I sure didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. As a matter of fact, I tend to identify with those who've endured adversity. I tend to identify with those who've been knocked down by life. I tend to really identify with the underdogs amongst us. But I had the gift of two amazing parents, a very loving and wise mother and an incredibly wise and loving father. And my dad shared three things with me when I grew up that I have never forgotten, and those organizing principles have been with me here to this day. He said, Robin, dream brave dreams and think bold thoughts. Makes me think of what poet Maya Angelou once said. She said, if one is lucky, a solitary fantasy can transform a million realities. Isn't that what Ray and Kevin have done? I mean, let's not forget about the importance of dreaming, of spending time with your eyes closed every day, of getting a clear picture of what it is you want to create in your life, of pushing the envelope. And if everyone else doesn't get it around you, great. If they laugh at you, it means you're pushing the envelope, because they laugh at all the great dreamers amongst us. This point about dreaming makes me think of what German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer once said. He said, most people take the limits of their own vision to be the limits of the world. A few do not. Join them. Number two, my dad said to me, ABL. He said, Robin, always be learning. I know you are all about learning. You're all about self-development. You're all about professional development. You're all about getting your skills to world class. It's so important to maintain that burning desire to keep on learning. I tell you, I spent a lot of time working with top executives, top entrepreneurs, and I must tell you, when I go into the homes of some of these world-class business people, after dinner, they say, Robin, I want to show you something. I mean, about 9 times out of 10, they say, Robin, I want to show you something. And it's not their car collection. It's not their art collection. It's not their tennis court. They say, Robin, if we have some time after dinner, I'd like to show you my library. I think you can tell a lot about a person by the quality and the richness of their library. What's reading? Reading is nothing more than having a conversation with the author. Think about it. When you read a book, the hand that puts down that book is fundamentally a different hand. You might not even know it. But the books you read form you. They touch you at the most invisible levels. And so when you feel knocked down, when you feel hopeless, when you feel like giving up, when you're having a bad day, a bad year, a bad decade, reach for Mike said it so well, reach for the great books, read from the books of wisdom, the great autobiographies, the great business books, and they will touch you and they will remind you that really greatness comes by turning adversity and your stumbling blocks into stepping stones, turning your wounds into wisdom. Number 3, my dad told me when I grew up, and I know about Goji Kids and your commitment to what I call CSR, corporate social responsibility, giving back to the communities, elevating the world through the good work that you're doing. My dad said, Robin, find a cause that's larger than yourself and then give your life over to it. Because at the end of the day, you know what? Achieving financial things, very important. Living a great material life, very important. Wearing nice clothes, traveling, incredibly important. Success is beautiful, but so is significance. And as I get older, and I'm not so old, but as I get older, I tell you, having an impact is the most important thing for me. Knowing that I'm going through life with a sense of purpose, knowing that I'm not going to get to the end of my life and I'll be in my rocking chair and say, maybe I didn't make a difference. So don't forget about importance while you climb your mountaintop as well.